On tonight's episode, it's pretty much going to be a massive news blast.
Morrowind turned 24 years old. A Breaking Bad star joins the cast of Fallout 3. And Doom joins the Library of Congress.
Hi everybody, welcome back to Bethesda Unpatched. This is episode number 44. I am Joe the Widget, and I am joined by the space trucker extreme extraordinaire of all things awesomeness, Kilo.
Of all things awesomeness. There's no exceptions there.
No exceptions.
How's it going, everybody? How we doing, man?
We're back. We had a week hiatus.
We're back. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because we're old.
Yep. I got sick. He got injured.
Yeah.
It was
I hurt my back at work,
week.
and then Widget was like, "Oh man, dude, I'm sick as a dog."
And now Mrs. Wigit has it, and she's been beat up for the last few days.
I think it has a lot to do with allergies.
I don't know. It's like
I don't know
it throat.
what the cycle is like out there.
Throat and sinus, big time. For me, it hit my
That's
throat.
what my kid had that a couple weeks ago. Yeah.
I haven't had any kind of like sinus issues from being sick in probably 7 years.
Oh, it's probably the hantavirus. Don't you know?
We have a couple of things in the housekeeping. For one, our planned guest couldn't make it tonight. He is a no-show because he's not feeling well. So we'll try to get him on in the near future.
Yes, we definitely will. I mean, he'll be back. He comes around every once in a while.
Yeah, he's our
He always
most
comes around and kicks
regular
it with us. He definitely is. Last night we were on Starfield After Dark, which is Pedro or Hicks NG Plus. You've probably seen him in our Discord. It's his show, and it was actually a lot of fun. We got to chat with Jake Green, the voice of Vasco, and we had Mossy and Pharaoh Danger, PD or DP, which is what he eventually ended up being called on the podcast.
Yeah, and never met the guy. I didn't even know about him until the show. So.
Yeah, no, I did. I watched a little bit of his. He does a lot of gameplay, let's play type stuff with Starfield and Fallout. I watched a little bit of that, and he's a great guy. He was a great guy to talk to. He was a lot of fun. We all just kind of, well, most of us knew each other anyways, but it was a lot of fun. We had a good time.
a good friend. He's been on this show. He's been on our previous show, Starfield Raw, and he's huge in our Discord. He's everywhere there.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. He's even been on our show a couple times.
That's what I just said, yeah.
So that was a lot of fun. And just, I wanted to give a quick shout out to Archon from Raw Podcast. He was on a previous episode of Starfield After Dark, and he gave us a shout out over there. And just wanted to say thank you for that. We greatly appreciate that, brother. And hope you guys are doing well. 3 weeks from Saturday. Everybody needs to remember, what's 3 weeks from Saturday? Do you know?
Mm-mm.
It's the Xbox Showcase.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Yeah.
That's coming
on
up.
June 7th. Yep, that's coming up. So we're going to be keeping an eye on that, of course.
We got the big Starfield news already.
We know nothing.
So I'm hoping for ESO or Elder Scrolls 6. That's what I want.
Yep. Elder Scrolls 6 would be ideal. Whether or not it's actually going to happen is a big question.
Quick story time here. I'm an IT specialist. I work for a union called United Domestic Workers, and here in California. And the office manager, Andrew, he's a big gamer, big Bethesda fan. He's watched our show a couple times. Hi, Andrew. And he's given me a couple things like this flag behind me. The guy is awesome. And we were talking the other day, and
cool.
We both made a plan that we're both taking off at least 1 to 2 weeks of work when Elder Scrolls 6 finally launches.
Oh, yeah. We're shutting it down. I'm going to take a time off when that... Oh, man. Better believe it. I'll have vacation time at that point.
We'll probably have 2 or 3 episodes come out that week.
Oh, my sick time already.
If I can be bothered to get away from the game to edit.
I got one of the places I was at today at work, because I'm a truck driver. I was up in Midland, and the security guard that I ran into, he has to inspect my truck before I go onto the property. So he opens up my door. He sees my N7 pin on my backpack, which is from Mass Effect. He's like, "Oh, you're a Mass Effect fan?" I'm like, "Yeah, yeah." And then my phone is sitting in the phone holder on my dashboard, and my lock screen is Starfield. So he's like, "Oh, I saw Starfield too." I'm like, "Yeah." And then hanging from my rear, hanging from my visor on the passenger side is a little smell good that's Fallout 76. I'm like,
Nice.
"Yeah, Bethesda Unpatched." I'm like, "Here you go." There's a couple of people I just, yeah, video games. I am going to whore my podcast.
Yeah, I do it all the time when I'm out and about, driving Uber, whatever.
No, it's cool to get in conversations with people out there, and just get some new listeners. A lot of the time, they're looking for it. So especially like this security guard was like, "Yeah, I'm really okay." Yeah, he was actually. Although, if you are listening to this, buddy, sorry about your luck. He was playing 76 until they nerfed the miniguns in the power armor.
Oh, that's
So,
what I had to
just
say.
so
Just
he knows
get over it and change your play
who
style.
I'm talking about.
The game's
Yeah.
even better now than what it was. So there.
Well, I was trying to get him in. I was trying to sell him on Starfield. He was like, "Okay, okay." There's something else happening that very same week, the day before the Xbox Showcase. Do you know what is the day before the Xbox Showcase?
No,
It's on the 7th. So the day before is June 6th. Aside from D-Day.
It sounds like I should know this, but
You should, because June 6th will be, actually, it's a Friday too. June 6th will be the 1-year anniversary of Bethesda Unpatched.
Oh yeah, duh.
Yeah.
That's when we officially released. Even though I was going to celebrate on episode 52, which will be coming out like a few weeks after that, I think.
Yeah. So I don't know what we're going to do, how we're going to handle
We'll
that.
figure it
I
out.
just thought that was, yeah, I looked up our stuff earlier. And actually, when it was funny because I logged on to get on to record this episode, and it popped up in our Discord chat between me and Wigit.
Yeah.
It's our 2-year anniversary of being Discord friends.
I saw that.
Oh man, how the time does fly.
It's crazy.
It is indeed. How about we get in some news?
Well, we're going to have to. That's what this
God,
show's
we
about.
do have to. It is what it's about. Let's do it.
Extra, read all about it in the news this week.
All right, so Xbox and Discord, new cheaper tier of Xbox Game Pass. They're going cheaper?
Yeah, this is considered a starter tier. It's really what it is, because while you have some access, like cloud gaming, you're limited to like 10 hours of cloud gaming a month. And this is a partnership between Xbox and Discord for Xbox Game Pass and Discord Nitro.
Okay.
So it's a little bit of a toned down type of thing. It will have more than 50 Xbox and PC games to download and play, and a couple of the games, well, Fallout 4 is one of them. That's a Bethesda game. They'll also include DayZ, Deep Rock Galactic, which I've never heard of, Grounded, which from Obsidian, Overcooked 2, and Stardew Valley. The price isn't changing with the new Game Pass benefit. It's still going to be like $9.99 a month, and it'll get you access to these Game Pass games through Nitro. And apparently, this is interesting. I missed this part earlier. Discord is a meshing platform often for is integrated PlayStation, Xbox ecosystem. In recent years, that is true. If you look at my profile on Discord, you'll see my Xbox account paired to it. And apparently, Roll20 can now be launched directly. So for D&D players, how about that?
I'm doing a little note to myself here really quick.
Okay, absolutely.
Because I think I mentioned before, Miss Widget and I, we play games together, and we play ESO when baby Widget's asleep. But our evenings, every evening is Miss Widget time. So usually when I get off work, it's us. We make dinner. Either one of us makes dinner. We watch our show, which is Big Bang Theory right now. We're almost done with that.
Nice.
And then we'll hop on a game, which has been Stardew Valley for a little while now. So I was thinking I would love to play on PC, and I want to mod it because there's some really cool mods for it. Because we play it on Switch
Fallout
too.
mod, remember that?
Yeah.
They got the Fallout mod for it, yeah.
We play on Switch too, so there's no mods for that on that. So I was going to look it up on Xbox and see if I can mod it from Xbox or not.
That'd be cool.
But I've got a new game I'm also hooked on, so I don't know if I'll have time.
How about this? This is actually really cool. There's a video floating around out there right now of the live capture of Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, and it's super cool. if you guys want to
Really?
go watch it. Mm-hmm. And the actual actor kind of does look a little bit like Harrison Ford. Right now, if you haven't heard, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle is now available on Nintendo Switch 2. There's also an update that came along with it. And let's see, it includes support for Polish localization and adds mouse controls. Mouse controls can be activated from within the game's options menu from the controller tab. I didn't even know this Nintendo Switch. I know nothing about the Nintendo Switch 2.
It's
Do they have a mouse?
well, they have mouse feature where you can take the Joy-Con and you put it on its side. What do we do, right? Put it on the side and you can use it as a mouse with the top button as you click.
Okay.
On like any kind of like solid like wood surface.
Got you. Okay, well that's kind of cool. I will give it to Nintendo. Listen, I'm not a big fan of Nintendo in general. Ever since I got a Sega, like from that point forward, I did very little. I mean, obviously, I started with Nintendo, NES, SNES. But the one thing I will give to Nintendo is that their hardware innovation. They have never been afraid to try new stuff.
Yeah.
At all. You know, like we had even go back to the NES, we had track and field. You remember track and field? And it had the big mat that you would like run on.
They've had some pretty big failures, like Virtual Boy and the Wii U.
Virtual Boy's one. The Wii U did not do great. Wii was really fun. I used to play Cabela's Dangerous Hunts on the Wii.
That was the first real motion controlled system. So
yeah.
Oh, well, they
did
had
a
it
great
before
job
for PlayStation, Xbox. You'd have that camera, and it was always kind of clunky. But Nintendo did it much better.
They do some fun stuff. I'm not that invested in it.
I'm not a big Nintendo
so if you're looking
either.
if you're looking into Update 8, we got some technical updates, optimizations, path tracing. Let's see, upscale and frame generation for PC. This is on for Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
So they're for the NVIDIA DLSS and AMD
path tracing's
FSR.
an AMD thing. But the upscaler and frame generation is DLSS for NVIDIA, and that stuff's amazing.
Well, they included it all in one area on this article, on this update thing. HDR for all platforms, different miscellaneous visual improvements, audio, and there's a bunch of stuff with missions and the UI and stuff like that. If you want to check out those details, that's on Bethesda.net right now, right near the top of the page, because that was just a few days
HDR
ago.
is pretty awesome too. If you have a HDR enabled display, so whether it be a TV or a monitor, most of the time it's just monitors that have HDR. So you just got to check with your monitor and see if it's an option. But it won't let you turn it on if you don't have one available. So what am I saying? Let's go.
So as of yesterday, as of recording, so today's Thursday, yesterday was Wednesday, Doom 2016 turned 10 years old.
Oh, really? Well, that makes sense. It's 2026.
It is, yeah. Maths. I thought your computer guys were supposed to be good with numbers. So right now you can pick it up on Steam for just $2. $2 you can get Doom 2016.
Never played that version. I think there's probably 3 Dooms I never played. And that was one of them. And this one I see it all the time being mentioned for different things. Doom 2016. Yeah, I just never got into it.
It revitalized the series, right? Like it brought Doom into the present day. It's only kind of grown from there.
I haven't even, I got to get past, I got to start playing the second level of the new Doom. I just did the first.
If you're wanting to play more, it looks like we got a bunch of other deals. If you want to buy Doom and Doom 2 at the same time, it's $4.
Oh, yeah,
Doom 3 is $4. So Doom 64 is $2. Doom Eternal is $10. And Doom The Dark Ages is on sale for $23.09.
It reminds me, Doom 64 was the last Doom I played before the latest.
I never played the 64 version. I always wanted to because my buddy had a 64.
A little trivia for you. Do you know what Doom genre was originally called?
What?
An arena shooter.
An arena shooter after Quake. After Quake? Or is it just arena? That was what the genre, first-person shooter genre was.
Arena shooter is classified by the fact that you have, your weapons are based off of pickups. So scattered across like an arena that you're boundary limited to. And you would have health, damage, and weapon pickups. So, arena shooter.
Okay. I mean, that's like almost every first-person shooter nowadays. That's pretty cool. I did not know that. No, I didn't know that. So is GoldenEye an arena shooter?
Yes.
Okay. Well, there you go. Learn something new every day, man. So I got something interesting for you.
I'm always up for
I
that.
was not this was not on my bingo card for this year or this week or this day.
I missed those cards. I didn't get one.
Yeah. So the U.S. Library of Congress, of course, regularly looks at different works with the mission of inducting works of art, quote, worthy of preservation. The first video game soundtrack was added to the U.S. Library of Congress. And
it's surprising
Robert,
that it's this one.
Bobby Prince's Doom soundtrack. That is in the U.S. Library of Congress now.
That's pretty badass. That just opens the door for more to come in. I mean, nowadays games they're fully scored, so like movies.
This is the 1993 Doom.
Yeah, the old MIDI file.
How wild is that?
That's pretty awesome, actually.
That's so awesome.
Speaking of like, you just said a bingo card. I wonder if we should do like a Bethesda bingo card and put up on our Discord.
Oh, we totally should.
Like when Elder Scrolls 6 is going to be announced, how it's going to be announced, and things like that. When is Fallout 5 details going to appear? That would be hilarious.
We're going to have to roll something up. I like that. Okay, I'm going to send you a text so that I remember.
Done.
Bingo card Bethesda.
Coming up with great ideas on the air.
This is real time. This is how the magic happens. Okay, so today, 24 years ago, not today, this was a few days ago, but Morrowind, Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind has turned 24 years old.
24 years old. Holy crap. I was thinking like 18 or 20.
No, man. We're older than that.
That's sad, but true.
I know. I still like to think that the 90s were like 10 years ago, right?
That was my teenage years, man. I grew up in the 90s.
Gets more depressing listening to metal music from the early 2000s every year.
I graduated high school in 97.
I graduated in 99. And
old farts we are.
I think back to when I was a child, right, in the 80s.
Yeah.
And we were listening to music. Oh God, I can't believe I'm doing this to myself. My mom was really into Motown, and my dad was really into like a lot of classic rock, what we called classic rock in the 90s. You know, like
50s and 60s?
Like 60s and 70s, really.
John Cougar Mellencamp?
Yeah. I'm talking like the Rolling Stones.
Right, yeah.
You know.
Want to hear something funny? My favorite song in the 80s when I was a kid was Axel F. The soundtrack.
Axel F.
Yeah, it was on Beverly Hills Cop.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Dun 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 dun.
Dude, we did a murder mystery party for my wife's birthday a couple years ago, and I made a video for my TikTok, and it's to like a club dubstep version of that song. It's awesome.
Oh, I've heard that.
Super cool.
I love orchestra, symphony stuff, and musical. Anyway, going on.
Hell yeah, dude. So when I was in the, let's call it 1990, I was listening to music that was 20 to 30 years old from the 70s and 60s. My dad was in Vietnam. My mom was a little bit younger. We're in the 2025. We're in 2026. You go back 20 years to 30 years, right? 2000, like 1996 to 2006, which is like the prime time of music. Like that was my high school times, you know.
And gaming.
and gaming, yeah.
That's the only time.
And that's the same age as when I was a kid listening to that shit from the 60s and 70s. Oh my God. And my kids listen to all of it. My kids will rock it out to Disturbed and
anyway, so yeah, we got
Black, yeah.
Morrowind coming out.
Sorry, dude. I get
these tangents are great, man. I love them.
That's reminiscing. What the fuck, dude? We got no main topic, let it ride. Yeah, 24 years ago, Bethesda changed open world RPG video games forever. Back in the before they brought the dirt in, Morrowind was released. I've never played Morrowind all the way through.
I never played more than an hour of it, sadly.
Okay.
Because I didn't really know about Elder Scrolls or Bethesda until Skyrim. Well, it was technically way before Skyrim when I was busy doing something.
Oblivion was my first, Oblivion was when I knew what Elder Scrolls was, and then later I tried Morrowind, but I never beat it, and I kind of want to go back to it. It's not the first open world game. It's the one that, a lot of players, developers, and critics look for. It's like an early blueprint. It's like the Model T. The Model T wasn't really the first car built ever, but it is what we look at as a measuring stick for cars now. And Morrowind is that for open world games, and it definitely is that
they put
for Bethesda's
name on the map because of their open world game development and like the player choice and customization. Now, that wasn't a thing really that back then. I mean, now it's everywhere.
Not really, no. Yeah. Yeah, so salute to Morrowind. That's amazing. I feel so old right now. Speaking of Elder Scrolls, you want to get into the second half of the May 2026 survival guide that we would have done last week? Well, Night Market is still going on to the
which I did get a little bit of time into, and it is insanely hard. I went on my Necromancer, and I didn't.
That's what everybody's been saying.
Yeah, and I went in there to go play it, and I tried going in there solo, and I got owned immediately by trash mobs. So, and I looked it up. There is groups you can join for it to do certain things in the Night Market event. You went around, checked out the 3 different competing organizations, and picked one. And I went with the one that's all about greed. So I wanted to make some gold.
Fair enough.
But I haven't done anything with it yet because I need to get a group for it, and I'm not in a guild anymore. And you can have the 5 guilds in ESO. So I went and applied for 2. One of them, I got accepted to both. One of them, apparently, I looked at it, and they said that they're keeping the guild open, but the guild master and the officers are done with it. So it's not being updated or active anymore, so I dropped that one. The other one is pretty active. Went and joined their Discord and did their rules thing, and it says, we'll invite you in and unlock all of the Discord after you accept the rules. Yep. A week later, and I still haven't been accepted in.
No.
Come on, Lethal Rejection. Get with the program, dude. Anyway, back to
something coming. Yeah. Well, here's something coming up that I thought was interesting. Maybe you can shed some light on this. 3-sided Capture the Relic Battlegrounds weekend, May 20th to 27th. Engage in classic 4v4v4 Battlegrounds matches during a new Capture the Relic weekend mini event. Get ready for the Fire Drakes, Pit Demons, and Storm Lords to clash in 3-sided maps as they battle to control the relic and seize victory.
Never did this before. I've never been a big PvP person. The only PvP I did in ESO was when it originally came out, when it was all 3 factions trying to, battle for the capital, the Emperorship.
Are those the Night Market faction? Fire Drakes, Pit Demons, and oh, okay. That's something different. Okay.
And cool. Back in the day, this is something cool about ESO, is that a player would have been crowned as Emperor.
Wait, what?
So the winning faction and the player who did the most contribution during this war, this campaign, when it on its cycle, would be crowned Emperor.
Oh, dude.
Bonuses for it. And then I don't think that happens anymore. I don't know. I have to look it up, but that was pretty wild. I did PvP quite a bit back then.
Well, yeah, that's a hell of an incentive to do it.
Mm-hmm. Got my ranks up and my PvP, skill trees unlocked. It was pretty fun.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome, man. We have another live stream coming up. Dev Updates May live stream is May 20th.
ZeniMax is on point with these when it comes to ESO. They are very regular with it, and they have been for 10 years. Okay, they're going to talk about some of the new stuff coming in Update 51 later in the year. And that'll be really cool to check out. And Episode 0 is still marching along. In fact, one of the things that came out today, I'm going to jump ahead a little bit, I got really excited about was a new system called Class Mastery.
Really?
Yep, for Update 50. So what it is going to be is you're going to have 4 choices that you get 2 points. They put in 1 to 2 of these 4 choices that basically are going to enhance your character based on your playstyle. And for instance, like for Arcanist, one of them is Abyssal Emergence. Upgrade your Arcanist Ultimate to immediately generate Krugs, which is like the main thing that we stack to get more powerful. Upon activation, will also granting weapon and spell damage after activation. I am totally getting that one. But because, or there's 5 of them. Sorry, 5 choices. But because this is a mastery, there are some criteria that have to be met before you can unlock mastery. You have to reach level 50 in all 3 of your class skill lines. So basically, you have to master your class.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I have not done that on any of my characters. There's always one skill line I just don't touch very much. And you cannot be actively using the subclass system. You have to be complete purist to your class. Once you do this, you'll unlock mastery.
Okay.
You'll get 2 points, and you're going to be a lot more powerful.
That sounds fucking cool, man.
Yeah, I'm not going to go into all of them, but there are some pretty wild ones that they're game changers, literally. I think that's pretty awesome. I'm going to really get into my 50s and get going with them, like the Necromancer. Some of these are going to be ultra powerful, so it's going to be fun.
They got some cool stuff, too. You see this ebony sword on the side of the article?
No.
It's from the Crown Store.
Oh, yeah.
It's, Elder Scrolls Artifact Ebony Blade.
They do such cool stuff with the Crown Store. The cosmetics are pretty wild.
That looks sick, dude.
Like they have a Castle Singrad that you can be a purchasable property. It's a full freaking castle. 1,400 crowns unfurnished, 1,750 furnished. That's very, very expensive.
Yeah. That sounds expensive as hell.
But you're buying a damn castle.
To be fair, well, that's okay. If you said 1,400 or 14,000.
14,000 to 17,500.
Yeah, that's really a lot.
1,400 crowns.
Because I was like looking at this ebony blade. I'm like, the ebony blade is 1,200. What do you mean 1,400? Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot. There's something cool coming from Fallout in the Bethesda Gear Store, I believe. This is being launched in July of 2026. It's a Gaming Heads collectible. It is a Nuka Girl statue. Yeah, if you're familiar with Fallout, it's the space girl with midriff showing and a little ray gun, Nuka-Cola ray gun. It's a Nuka-Cola advertisement, like a pinup style.
Yeah, it's a pinup girl. It's a Fallout pinup girl.
Well, the statue is going to measure 13 inches tall, and it basically looks like the poster with stars coming out of her jetpack. And
I just saw the price.
Drum roll,
Holy
please.
Crap.
$549.99 US. $550.
No. I could be the biggest
with
Fallout
a slightly
fan in the
more
world.
affordable options available in standard and collective editions.
What? No, man, that's nuts. 13-inch collectible for $550.
A little over. Yeah, a little over a foot tall. If you are interested in the statue, I mean, it's pretty cool. I'm not sure it's $550 cool for me. They're only going to make, and here's the breaks, they're only going to make 500 units. It's a limited time run.
So a massive collector's item.
Massive collector's item.
Okay.
So you probably won't ever see it again, and you'll be up on eBay for $1,500 at some point.
Minimum.
That is pretty cool, but I don't think no.
Not for $550.
Not for $550 for me. That's just for me. But if you got the money and the disposable income, I say go for it, man.
Yeah. If you're a collector, that could be a centerpiece. Literally.
It definitely could, man. That'd be great. I mean, if you want to buy it for me, I won't say no. I got room on my shelf. I'll make room on my shelf.
Have you seen my bag? Come on. Like I can afford that?
No, yeah, buy it for Wigit. Wigit needs some stuff.
I need some Elder Scrolls stuff. I got enough Fallout.
Yeah, there you go. I told you we need to trade neon signs.
Yes, yes. I got the
Skyrim
one
logo up there.
I told him you could pick either one, Nuka Cola or Fallout.
Speaking of Fallout, Tim Kaine. Now this article I just love. It makes my heart happy. Fallout designer Tim Kaine thinks influencers have changed how people make and play games. More people seem to be abdicating their own judgment to that of people they see online. Yeah, we've said that a couple times here. That's exactly what's happening. And it does. It changes the way that people, if you want to see the entire interview, it is up on YouTube. I think this is an article with PC Game. Oh, it's on his own YouTube channel. Tim Kaine talked about this. So you can find it on his YouTube channel.
See, I've never, ever liked that profession of influencer. It drives me insane. See, we are not influencers. We are simply media that encourage you guys to make your own informed decisions.
Mm-hmm. We talk about it all the time. I mean, what do you call it? Influencer is such... I mean, influencer is such an overly used word that is really lost all meaning. I got 3,000 followers on TikTok. It don't make me an influencer, you know?
Right.
Even influencers are like, they come and go with the sunrise and the sunset. It doesn't, I don't know. It's so goofy. Like, I would say gaming influencers that if you want to call them influencers, I respect would be like Oxhorn. I love Oxhorn. I love Juicehead. I love Fudge Muppet.
I have no idea who those people are, other than the fact they have really weird names.
They are all people on YouTube who make Fallout, Elder Scrolls, and Starfield content.
Okay.
Or talk about the news.
Man, respect for that.
Especially Fudge Muppet, I used to go to for the builds, like for the different character builds. Juicehead was my mod guy in the early days. And then Oxhorn is, he does a lot of really great lore videos, and he has a great radio voice. So
I'm a YouTube junkie.
I'd recommend. Like, yeah, those are like the, but there's so many people on here.
People that go on like Instagram and like, you totally have to buy this because I like it, and you're not cool if you don't get it. This movie sucks because I don't like the way her hair color was, so you can't watch it either. Anyway.
Some of you sound like that, just for the record. Not our listeners. Our listeners are great. But some of the people out there that Starfield sucks. It's so horrible. I have no basis for my argument than the fact that
so-and-so said it sucked.
Unrealistic expectations. Yeah, exactly. I read an article from GamerAnx that said it sucked. Whatever, dude. Shut up. Try it yourself. Game Pass is cheaper. Give it a try. Whatever. Make your own thing. But, Tim Kaine says specifically, people don't form opinions from an online video. They're handed an opinion from the online channel that they're watching. I've seen reviews go from this game has less combat and more puzzles and dialogue for you to interact with than this other game, to this game is stupid and slow-paced and made for casuals. I think you should skip it. Huge difference in the presentation there, right? In the language.
Massive.
They just find someone they like, and the other person's opinion becomes their opinion. It's ridiculous.
When I talk about games, it's always, okay, this is what I like about it, based on my play style, and this is what I don't like about it, but you guys might like what I don't like. You may not like what I like, so you got to try it yourself.
And the thing is, like, you got to be careful with this stuff, man, because we've said it before. There's so many people out there. They're putting this stuff out. We will never put out a video just to get attention. We're not going to draw hate or smash on anybody to draw attention, to get likes, to get clicks. That's not what we're here for. We're here because we like Bethesda games. We call out Bethesda when it's necessary. We talk about their shortcomings on the show. We're completely transparent.
And we also talk about what they do great.
Yeah.
It's give or take, and in our opinion, most of the time, they do a lot of great. I mean, obviously, we can't stand their media presence right now, but...
Well, yeah.
Not going back down that road again.
Not go back. Yeah, we're just going to keep on rambling. So, Tim Kaine, here's to you. You're 100% right. Yep. The article's on PC Gamer if you guys want to check it out. This was news I was so excited to get. Do you remember a while back at the Fallout New Vegas launch, Aaron Paul showed up?
Yeah.
If you don't know who Aaron Paul is, he's the guy that plays Jesse in Breaking Bad. Yeah, science, bitch. That guy.
I never really watched that, but I recognize him.
Dude, it's such a good show. It just goes from bad to worse throughout the whole thing. It's fantastic. So yes, there is a picture. It's in the article here too. Paul was spotted by shutterbugs at the Fallout season. Oh no, this was recently at the Fallout season 2 screening and the world premiere the previous year of Fallout season 1 in Hollywood. And Aaron Paul is joining the cast of Fallout season 3. I'm super excited to see who he plays.
I mean, we had a series of surprise actors that hit season 2, so I've been really curious about what's going to be coming in season 3. We're going to start getting more information about that soon.
Heck yeah. And he's done a little bit of voice acting. His first ever role in an actual game was last year. Oh, he starred in Dispatch. I didn't know he was. Okay, I didn't know that. I still want to play that. That one's coming to Game Pass soon. And then he voiced character Gamer 691 in the USS Callister episode of Black Mirror. I'm not remembering that. I love Black Mirror too. Thought I saw him in another one. I don't know if it was Black Mirror or Love, Death, and Robots. Anthology series. That's pretty cool. So super excited to see. Of course, just like Macaulay, we're probably not going to know until it happens what his role is going to be.
Yeah, they had a little bit of hints of it. We kind of deduced what it was going to be. And then he had like 2 appearances on the show during the season.
Right.
We're going to be seeing a lot more of him in season 3, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Starfield had a big update.
I am so excited about this. I have not been able to test it yet. This literally dropped today.
No new content. It's all fixes, which is great.
This is gonna be update 1.16.242. The numbering is gonna be different for PlayStation 5. Here it is. All right. I wanted to dive into this live. I didn't even look at it earlier. This update contains multiple fixes for crashes and stability, as well as gameplay and quest fixes. Another all-platform update is in the works with a planned release in June, so we got more updates coming. This one, however, fix a crash that could occur when viewing creations, resolve the crash that could sometimes occur when making autosave, resolve the crash that could occur when creations contained legacy data. I'm willing to bet. I'm willing to bet that's what it is.
Oh, yeah.
Because we were working on it. Of course, nobody on this show knows that, but I had Wigit signing in my Xbox account from the other side of the country, trying to figure this out this week. We just couldn't figure it.
Yeah, I was gonna see if there was a corrupt save or something that could wipe out for him. I removed all active mods, and then created a new character with all vanilla, and then had him load up.
Yeah, and it synced up, and I still had the same problem. What Bethesda had told me, this latest, they were suggesting that it was a corrupted save in the cloud, but that doesn't make sense because when I go to my Xbox and go to the files for Starfield, when you go to hit delete, it says this will delete from the cloud. This will delete everywhere.
Yeah, when I loaded up the game on your account, there was no saves.
Yeah, so that doesn't necessarily make sense. But there are certain creations that I can't get rid of either through the game because I can't get to the damn menu, or through Bethesda.net. There is a way to get rid of creations. You have to remove them from your library, and you have to remove them from your bookmarks. But if you bought the creation, you can't remove it. It's there. There's no getting rid of it. You own it, so it's there. So hopefully that's included in this. Fix a crash that could occur when removing certain types of items in outpost mode. Interesting. General crash and stability fixes. That section right there, baby. That's what I'm hoping for.
The big one that also people are talking about is they increased the frequency that Colony War action figures now appear.
Yes. Mossy said something about hoping he was get less duplicates.
Well, I actually like the fact that they were rare, and the many hours I put into the game since the free lanes and everything is launched, Terra Armada.
Yeah.
I have 2 in box, and I have 7 out of box.
I think people were expecting him to be more like the plushies.
No, because
the different plushies you see everywhere. I'm like,
but the plushies don't give you permanent buffs when you pick them up. And that's the big
also
caveat.
True from a mechanical standpoint. That's true.
So they're gonna be rare.
But I can get where people can get to that place. Gameplay addressed an issue that caused Miria to consume ammo.
Because in that game, your followers don't consume ammo. You can give them 1 bullet and they shoot indefinitely with it.
Thank you, because my brain went straight to this broad.
Maria was actually using ammo.
That's what it sounds like. Adjusted plasma cutter to prevent some unintended legendary effects from appearing.
So apparently someone was making legendary plasma cutters, huh?
I that's interesting. That would have gone to. I probably would have given that to Lynn. Like here, addressed an issue to allowed mineral farms to appear on Earth.
And then
I guess that makes
Colony War
sense.
action heroes.
Okay. Into the Void. Addressed an issue that could prevent the quest from starting as intended. Lone Wolf fixed an issue that could prevent the quest from resolving when landing at Neon with Dax.
I still have a very bugged quest right now that's driving me nuts.
Which one's that?
So I found, when I went to Anchor Point, I found the continuation quest from the Terran Armada I didn't know about. Apparently there's a spy that was feeding Terran Armada information, and it's my job to go find it. And I started doing the quest, and you had to go to this point where you have to infiltrate a Terran Armada station, space station. When I get there, it's not there. All there is debris. There's nothing there. It shows pings saying it's supposed to be there, but there's nothing physically there. And I looked it up. It's a known bug, and people said it was because there was an incursion in that system that you did prior. And if I did it a long time ago, so I don't have a save to roll back to. So right now I'm just stuck not being able to do it because I can't find the space station. So I would love to finish it because I heard this is an amazing quest. I would like to do it.
I got a couple mods. You want to run through these real quick?
Sure.
Okay. We got, this one's a blast because, of course, Morrowind and Fallout 1, actually, for that matter. This is RPG King. Is it RPG King? I want to get it right. RPG King 117, which is a great username for the record. 117. All hail John. So he has these mods. They're not all complete. The Morrowind one is. These mods allow you to run Morrowind or Fallout 1 as holotapes on Fallout 4's Pip-Boy and computer terminals.
I don't even know how that's supposed to work.
That's wild.
I mean, how do you control it?
I guess with your controller while you're in there?
That's a video game inception.
Video game inception. RPG King 117 posted video demos of both games being played via Fallout 4 holotape system on YouTube. So probably look up RPG King 117 for those. It's worth knowing that it's only available via GitHub as of writing, with the Nexus mods upload of the file having been automatically quarantined for a good few days. Interesting. RPG King said this is due to it creating some custom DLL files. Can you explain that?
Yeah, direct library file. So that usually is where viruses tend to go into, how they infiltrate computers. It's a root system. So yeah, they get a lot of security measures, security software monitor those directly. When new DLLs are created that shouldn't be there, they freak out.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Well, here's the answer. It looks like a custom Fallout 4 Special Edition plugin handles the holotape trigger, the shared memory bridge, and input pass-through so keyboard controls reach Morrowind while you're in the game. And the video is Bethception. Morrowind and Fallout, Bethesda Inception. So you're going to need Steam copies of Fallout 4 and Morrowind to run it, as well as the Fallout 4 script extender and a 64-bit version of Windows 10 or 11. Most OpenMW compatible mods should just work, and has provided detailed installation instructions on the mod page.
Awesome. I actually loaded up several mods recently on Starfield. Mostly thanks to Mossy and Anna and their recommendations.
Yeah, just, fuck the dude you've been recording a podcast for, does mods every week. What does he know? But sure, Mossy and Anna bring it up.
I asked for it, and they deliver. Okay, I was looking for ways to improve my combat,
Fair enough.
And they did, and those mods are pretty freaking cool.
Yeah.
And I also did 3 different. There's a mod pack on the Creation store for Beyond the Veil, and Everbright. So I picked up those 3. I wanted story mods.
Those are all great.
Everbright, I am mixed on that, and I'll get into it when we do it, probably next episode. And Aventag Blacksite, I got to support our boy Brian, and I have one big problem with that. But we'll get into that too.
We'll get into that for sure. Well, how about a bunch of mods that you'll probably never use?
Sure.
Fallout 4 brings the hardest survival horror experience with Fallen World. This is the Fallout Anomaly team that created this. Formerly, the Fallout World was formerly Fallout Anomaly. I don't know if you heard about it. I heard about this before because they made one mod that looked absolutely amazing, Scourge. And it literally turns Fallout 4 into like this creepy, super foggy, dark, gloomy horror nightmare.
Yeah, no thanks.
With super lethal equip. Yeah. This looked absolutely awesome. It's designed for those seeking, well, like I said, gloomy, horror-infused nightmare, where the environment is as lethal as the creatures within it. Fallout World is its own unique vision of a collapsed commonwealth, and it is the distinctive destination for those seeking the ultimate challenge in atmospheric horror survival. It is powered by MAME, True Damage, and Scourge. The combat will be fast, visceral, and deadly, and the team has crafted its own bespoke balance settings based on these core mods to ensure a perfectly tuned tactical experience. This means that players will bleed, they will break bones, and they will need to bandage themselves in the heat of battle. Every engagement promises to be a tactical puzzle where positioning and resource management will mean the difference between life and a reload screen. That sounds freaking awesome, man. That sounds amazing. This is on Nexus. It is not a creation, but it sounds awesome.
People do a lot of this quite a bit, don't they? Skyrim mod making all of Morrowind inside Skyrim.
Oh, Skywind? Yeah, that's been on. That was it, like 10 years.
Yeah, that's been in the works for a long time. I thought they canceled it.
No, they've just been quiet for the last couple of years, and they just came up with an update.
Still not done yet.
Not done. They got a lot of work to do. They released the update is a video on their YouTube channel detailing the work that the 100 plus volunteers have done since 2024. Wow. Most 2D and 3D art assets, as well as the majority of writing and voice acting, are nearing completion. 10 of the 13 regions are nearly finished, with 75% of the animation work needed for the mod that's been completed as well. So it sounds like they're getting close. They still have a lot of artwork, outfits, weapons, things like that they're working on.
Yeah, games like this require 100,000 assets and more. It's crazy.
I'm impressed that people. Well, so far, because we talk about this quite a bit. A lot of people doing this kind of stuff, like bringing in Fallout 1 into New Vegas, or these huge, really ambitious projects. Fallout London and Skywind are the two that I think the only two that are still seem to be ongoing. And they're obviously London's done, but like Miami we haven't heard anything about Fallout Miami.
There's a lot of these projects that just kind of faded off into obscurity.
Yeah, which is unfortunate because a lot of them sound cool, but
everyone always thinks, I can do it with 3 or 4 people or me and my buddy, and they don't stop and think about how much of an undertaking that really is. Because you just can't pull assets from the old game and throw them in Skyrim and have them work and look good. It doesn't work that way.
Yeah. Some of the things that they're still working on, localizing the mod to different languages, creating more clothing sets, working on the Red Mountain region, mastering of the voice acting, and mastering meaning editing, and continuing to implement quests. They're not ready to share a release window yet, but it sounds like they're getting pretty damn close to being done.
By pretty damn close, at least a couple more years.
Yeah, probably 2028, 2030. That'd be my guess, 2028. I'm going to go with 2028. Why not? I have nothing to base that on, but that's what I'm going to say.
That's going to wrap it up tonight. We're doing a nice, easy, news-related show tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, but really quick, though. If you guys... Yeah. I'm going to talk about this now. I'll talk about my experiences with this next episode.
Okay.
But if you want to make your combat in Starfield even more dynamic and interesting, I highly recommend what my boy Mossy and Anna both told me to get. One is Bedlam. It's a POI enhancer. So what it does is it creates it randomizes the points of interest with how the enemies where they're at and how they react to you, based on what faction they're from.
Okay.
Well, that's what AI Enhancer does.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, okay. It randomizes in that you can have bosses that do different things. Like they can be an actual Starborn, a hidden Starborn.
Mm-hmm.
It makes every POI different and very, very challenging. And then if you combine that with Red Dog AI Enhancer, thanks Anna for that one. Bedlam was Mossy's suggestion. It changes the combat tactics of each faction. So whether it be the Crimson Fleet, the Varun, they all react differently now based on what you would think their faction would do.
Right.
When you combine Bedlam with that,
like that, yeah,
it's highly interesting. I got ambushed.
Are those? Is that Nexus or Creation?
That's Creation. I don't do Nexus.
Send me those titles, man.
Yeah, we'll do. It makes things
been too easy.
Oh, another one. I got tired of going up against level 10 and 15 enemies at level 130. When I go up there and flick them with a pinky and they die,
Right.
Moss is like, dude, just do this and it'll be better. And I did. Dynamic system levels and minimum enemy levels. They all now go within 75% of my character level, no matter where I'm at in the settled systems.
Oh, okay. So it's a lot closer to you. Mm-hmm. It scales better.
And then you combine it with the other ones, and yeah, it makes every combat situation,
dude, that sounds great.
Just so much more fun.
Yeah, I'm for that. I'm all for that.
I got jumped twice on my way out of a point of interest that I used to have memorized on where all the enemies were, and I could do it in my sleep.
Oh.
Not anymore. The patrols I was used to were not there. On my way out, I jumped out of my skin because when I opened the door, there were 3 enemies, guns out, pointing at me. I jumped around the corner and, yeah. And then I thought I was in the clear, went out to my ship, and I had 4 guys waiting for me underneath my ship.
Oh, wow. That sounds really cool. Yeah. I got to try those. First I have to make sure the fucking game works.
And I got Andrasia in my crew.
Andrasia.
So, yeah, I got a lot to talk about next episode.
Cool, man. Sounds great. I hope I have some Starfield to talk about next episode.
And I recorded some video of me and the missus playing Elder Scrolls together.
Oh, cool.
Well, our gameplay, not us on camera, but yeah. So I'll be including that.
Very cool, man.
And that's going to wrap it up. How can people reach us?
Well, let's see if this goes better tonight than it did last night. If you want to get a hold of us, you can get down into the episode description or the cards. You'll see a link to our link tree as well as our Discord and our email address. If you can't read, I'll say it for you. Our link tree is linktr.ee/wyrdkhaosmedia. Wyrd is W-Y-R-D, chaos with the K media. Our email, if you want to contact us for business advertising or just to say hi, is wyrdkhaosmedia@gmail.com.
That's the way to do it. Please like and subscribe. You did amazing. And by the way, if you didn't hear the outtakes from last episode or see them on the video version, do that.
Oh, God, dude. That was funny. I was cracking up.
Please like and subscribe our videos, please. And hit the little bell icon while you're at it. It helps us a ton. Yeah, like most everyone says when they go on YouTube, oh, most of you guys watch our videos, don't subscribe. Well, it's true. It really is true. In our case, it's over 80%. Yeah, the 5-star reviews on Spotify and iTunes are also a massive, massive help, as well as your comments on our show.
Absolutely.
So that's going to wrap it up, and I'm going to wish everybody an amazing week out in the Bethesdaverse.
Peace out.